You know my next guest as the Toronto Raptors' most famous super fan. He's been to every single Raptors home game since the team was founded in '95. Well, except that one, right? But that was.
It's still not considered. It's still considered complete.
I agree.
Is complete.
So you're hearing him, and he is sitting beside me. You can find him sitting courtside, cheering on the players at all times. I'm, of course, talking about Nav Bhatia. You heard his voice. He is in studio today, and this is why. This is his new memoir, The Heart of a Super Fan. And we are so super excited that you're here this morning. Nav, good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Okay, so you've got your jersey on under that.
That's the original jersey which I was given by Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
About 25 years ago. Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you about this because I didn't know it was the Raptors who nicknamed you Superfan.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And so tell me about that day that you were given this jersey.
Oh, that day was that's the birth of Superfan, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was at Sky Dome. And the day I was going for my basketball game, and I was approached by Isaiah Thomas and his people. He was our general manager at the time. And they said that in the halftime, we want to honor you with something. And I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I go in the halftime in front of 30,000 people, and he handed me over this jersey and said, "You are our super fan from today." And I became the super fan for the Raptors.
So what do you remember feeling about that moment?
Oh, I was shaking.
Yeah.
I was in the mid-court, in the center court. This guy with the turban and the beard, people, earlier. I mean, there was not that many Indian people or South Asian people at that game at that time. We were only 30 or 40 people, and I was the only one with the turban.
Right.
And to be picked out of all the people to be the super fan representing the Raptors, because I was very active on the floor.
Okay, wait, let's talk about you being active. You used to make noise, you used to heckle. And some of the players did not like that.
Well, they didn't, but they loved it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how I became their friends.
That's right.
And that's a lot of them. You can take the legends like Shaq O'Neal, all these guys, Shaq O'Neal, Iverson, LeBron, everybody. I mean, I heckled them. I became Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. So, I can give you name after name. And they became friends because of my heckling. But I heckled them in a very decent way, not in a personal way, in a decent way. But I did not just the players, even the coaches and assistant coaches. I used to heckle. I was young, I had energy, and there was no rules and regulation by NBA. Now the NBA has Nav Bhatia rules that you can't throw the towels, you can't do the siren, and all that. So
that's how you know you're an important part of the game, right? When they make rules around your behavior.
That's right.
Okay, we got to talk about the championship. 2019, the Raptors win the NBA championship. I was going to say the city goes wild, the whole country goes wild. There's the parade a few days later. You're asked to be the Grand Marshal. You write about how you were feeling in that moment in the book. What do you remember about that?
I remember because I just came back from San Francisco on that day, and I was busy in San Francisco, didn't sleep. I was busy with the interviews because we had just done something which was not supposed to happen. Raptors becoming the underdogs, becoming the champion. So I got a call, and hey, we have decided that we want you to be the Grand Marshal of the parade. And I called my manager. I said, Renko, I don't think that this is genuine, but you know what? We are going to the parade anyway to enjoy it, so let's go. And they told us to meet somewhere. I thought it was a, gimmick, something, buddy trying to pull on us, but no, it was right. We went there, and I was the Grand Marshal, and the parade was, we were supposed to come to the city center, and it was delayed by 5 hours.
Yeah,
and I was the guy to be blamed because I was the Grand Marshal. I was on my golf cart, and I was coming out when they told me not to come out. I was coming out again and again to meet the fans, so the blame was on me that I delayed the parade.
You know what, though? I was at that parade watching, and I was all for the length that it took because I got a chance to wave to you and all the players. It was so much fun. I'm sorry, Mr. Nav Bhatia, I am distracted by your bling on your hands right now. Can you please show the camera? Look at this.
Well, you know what? I'm blessed to have this.
Wait, hold it there for a second so we get a good look. First
time anybody getting in the sports industry, a non-player getting a player's ring, and then to be in the Hall of Fame, one of one only. So this is all blessings. Nobody can dream of these things.
It's subtle, huh? Like
this happened,
Do you wear it? Is this a daily thing you wear? How often do you wear it?
I go to the game because I want to share this ring with the kids. Because nobody gets it. Have you ever worn a championship ring, the real ring?
No.
So have a lot of thousands of kids.
And that's a big part of what you do, too. We thank you so much for that. We thank you for being here. Thanks so much. And the book, I have to let our viewers know, by the way.
Yeah.
The Heart of a Superfan comes out tomorrow. Pick it up. Nav, thank you.
Well, thank you very much. And this book, you know, I think that people are going to, people think they know me, they don't. Because the stories I have in, you will never have known about it. It's the origin of Nav, and please read it. You're going to enjoy it.
Yes.
Everybody who has read it so far, the writers and everybody, they are loving it. And I would want everybody to read it and know the actual Nav Bhatia.
There you go. Comes out tomorrow, everybody. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Look at it. Beautiful, too. Let me see your ring.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.